I'd like to commence this video with a request. For those interested in receiving more premium betting tips and predictions, especially if my guidance has contributed to your success in winning bets and generating revenue, I kindly seek your support in revitalizing this channel. Your assistance plays a crucial role in bolstering my presence on YouTube. You're welcome to explore my Patreon support tier or check out my various plans. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you seeking our premium picks. You can find the link in the bio and comment section below. Thank you for considering and supporting me. Mets vs. Phillies. My team pick is Phillies minus 1.5 runs. Jose Quintana has not been the same pitcher that we've seen forever ago, and he cannot be trusted until he turns his outings around. The Phillies are flat out the better team with more momentum heading into this contest. The Phillies have won their last 3 in a row, and while Walker hasn't been the best pitcher for Philadelphia this season, they are 3-0 with him starting on the mound. The Phillies are also 15-7 at home, while the Mets are barely above .500 on the road. Philadelphia has one of the top run-scoring offenses in the MLB right now, while the Mets have a differential of -4. My total pick is over 8.5 runs. 3 of their last 4 meetings have totaled 9 runs or more. Philadelphia has hit the over in 4 of their last 5 games overall, and neither pitcher represents a player we can count on to have an ace-like performance similar to what Nola did in the previous game. These teams are 6-3-1 in their last 10 matchups against each other on the over, and the Phillies are one of the best teams at scoring runs right now. Both bullpens are also outside the top 15 in ERA, and the Phillies have hit the over in the majority of their games this season. Rays vs. Red Sox. My team pick is Red Sox moneyline. This should be a very interesting series finale on Thursday night, and the odds makers agree as they've set the line as a pick-em. You can find Tampa at -105, while Boston comes back at -106 at other sportsbooks. While Cooper Criswell doesn't have a ton of experience, I'm going to take a shot with the journeyman right-hander. The team is 5-1 SU in his outings this year, which includes winning the last 4. The 27-year-old has been sharp, bringing in a 2.10 ERA and 1.01 WHIP. Furthermore, Boston simply brings in the better offense. The two sides are even in team batting average, .242, but the Red Sox have the edge in both OPS, .711 versus .680, and home runs, 43 versus 37. Tampa Bay's bullpen has also been extremely shaky, ranking 25th in ERA, 4.54, and 21st in WHIP, 1.36. I think there's more than enough data to point to the Red Sox winning this game, especially at this short price. My total pick is under 8.5 runs. Another reason as to why I like the Red Sox, and why I'll also be on the under, is due to their bullpen performance. Boston has one of the best relief staffs in the league, ranking 5th in ERA, 3.12, and 6th in WHIP, 1.17. Meanwhile, Zach Littell has emerged as a serious option for Tampa's rotation. The right-hander has allowed 2 or fewer earned runs in each of his last 3 starts. 2 of those 3 games have finished under this total of 8.5 runs, while the third finished with 9 runs. Littell will take on a Boston offense that hasn't been very good over the last 15 days, ranking 23rd in team batting average, .223, and 24th in OPS, .642. I think Boston will manage enough offense to win the game, but I'm anticipating a lower scoring affair in this one. Pirates vs. Cubs. My team pick is Chicago win. The Cubs dominated the Pirates last season, winning 11 times in 14 chances overall and 4 of 6 at Wrigley. The Pirates' pitching staff struggled mightily against Cubs hitters, producing a bloated 9.72 ERA and 2.06 WHIP overall in 6 games in Chicago, and a 7.34 ERA and 1.65 WHIP in 13 games overall. They gave up 15 runs during their 3-game series in Pittsburgh earlier this month. The Pirates have struggled on the road recently, losing 5 of their last 6 games and failing to win an away series in their previous 4 tries. They were swept by the lowly A's in Oakland a few weeks back. The Cubs have excelled at Wrigley in 2024, winning 68.4% of their games played there. They have not lost a series in Chicago all season. Chicago hurlers have limited their opponents to 3 runs or less in 3 of their previous 4 games at home. The trend strongly suggests the Cubs will win comfortably at home in the first game of the series. Take Chicago. My total pick is over 7.5 runs. The previous 8 games played between these two squads went over the run total, with 49 runners crossing the plate during their 3-game set in Chicago last September and 37 runs scored during the 3 games they played in Pittsburgh earlier this month. Each of the 6 games played at Wrigley in 2023 went over the run total. The Cubs hit a healthy .291 against the Pittsburgh pitching staff last season and .291 again during their series last week. Pirates pitchers have struggled against the long ball this season, ranking 20th in the league in home runs given up, so Chicago will have the opportunity to score quickly in bunches throughout the contests. The Pirates have pushed or gone over the run total in 6 of their previous 7 games overall. The Pittsburgh pitching staff has allowed 4 runs or more to their opponents in 4 straight games played away from their home stadium. Most signs point to a higher scoring affair in Chicago on Thursday. Take the over. Athletics versus Astros. My team pick is Oakland to win. The Athletics, although experiencing a recent losing streak, it can't last forever, and the A's have been playing competitive, tough baseball, even if it's not the best in the league. Joey Estes' impressive performance thus far, boasting a stellar 1.80 ERA, indicates his ability to effectively neutralize the Astros' offense, so at least slows it down, as they have shown signs of inconsistency, particularly at home. The Astros also don't have their bullpen 100% back yet since the Blanco put them in a bind on Tuesday. There has to be a ripple effect. Additionally, the plus 175 odds for Oakland offer significant value, especially considering the potential for this game to be tightly contested and for the Athletics to capitalize on any opportunities presented. My total pick is under 8.5 runs. Oakland's Joey Estes boasts an impressive 1-0 record with a stellar 1.80 ERA in his few outings this season. On the Astros side, Christian Javier, despite a slightly higher ERA of 4.01, has demonstrated his capability with 18 strikeouts this season. The Astros have shown inconsistency this season, evident in their underwhelming over-under record of 16-24-3 overall and an even less impressive 8-12-2 record at home. Furthermore, recent offensive struggles for both teams reinforce the prospect of a low-scoring game. Oakland's lineup has been struggling to generate runs, while the Astros have faced difficulties in scoring runs in their recent outings. Considering these factors along with the historical over-under records for both teams, with the Astros notably. Reds versus Dodgers. My team pick is Dodgers minus 1.5 runs. Both starting pitchers have been doing excellent, but the bullpens are where these pitching staffs split. The Reds are 18th in the majors with a 4.22 reliever ERA, while the Dodgers are 4th in baseball with a 3.08 bullpen ERA this year. In the previous 12 games, these offenses are on 2 completely different levels, as Los Angeles is averaging 5.58 runs per game while Cincinnati is down at 2.83 runs per game in that span. All in all, go with the Los Angeles Dodgers to pull off the victory with the run line. My total pick is under 8 runs. These starting pitchers have been doing incredibly well in their pitching splits, as Nick Lodolo is 2-1 with a 2.41 ERA and a 0.59 whip in 3 road starts, while Tyler Glasnow is 4-1 with a 3.38 ERA and a 1.00 whip in 5 home starts thus far. These teams are going to be expected to score, but in the last week, they are going to struggle to put up cricket numbers, as the Reds are scoring 4.17 runs in their previous 6 games, while the Dodgers are averaging 4.4 runs in the last 5 games. Go with the under as the better bet for this game.